Toronto Rock, not usually the guy who did it. Referees for tonight, Chris Williams, Tyler Branch, Matt Garrison, and the shot clock operator, Jeremy Bailey. And of course, don't forget our NLL Wired segment with our head official, Chris Williams, and head coach Eddie Camo. We are away in this semifinal matchup, and face-off violation will award the ball to the Swarm.
Face-off really get the jump on Bradley Crease, so I think they were going to at least, Jordan McIntosh was going to pull that one out anyway, so we'll see how that matchup develops if Jordan McIntosh will have Bradley Crease number tonight.
And Swarm this year 9-3 when they score first, and they do it right there! And he comes all the way to the other side of the floor. Now back on the far side to Thompson. Back over to Stott. Shot, score! Swallow their whistle a little bit here, Drew, and let these guys play a little bit longer than normal.
I would think so. I think both coaches are probably telling them to put the whistle away.
And right there, a laser from Adam Jones from about 30 feet out. Beats Mike Poulin, and the Rocker on the board.
Yeah, and a great shot that at first, as the play was developing, I didn't think was that threatening of a look, but Adam Jones is a really good shooter, and he's made his name.
And they get it out to Schreiber at the top of the zone. Low shot, score! Tom Schreiber with a beautiful punch. Schreiber one-on-one pretty much all night long. Dan Craig circling away from the Swarm defense. Cut back in the middle. Jones, he scores! Well, check that. That was Johnny Powlis. 4-6 in the shot clock. Tutton squares up against Challen Rogers, Dan Craig rather. And that a bounce shot beats Mike Poulin. That one he cannot let in. Average team, but their record is anything but 12-6, and so you get the feeling as Zed Williams dives in, shot, score! And boy, did the Swarm offense need that.
They really did. Their last few offensive possessions were good, but they didn't generate what I would think would be great scoring chances. And here, Zed takes it upon himself with his just quick first step to just drive hard to 30 seconds.
They don't. I mean, 4 seconds left. Schreiber goes in, bounce shot, Poulin saves that one, and covers it up in the crease. And quickly to Wiedemann in the offensive zone. He's got a cutter in front. All alone, Randy Stott, shot, score! That 3-goal run for Toronto was 1-1 at one point. It was a 4-goal run. Thank you, as my producer tells me. My initial assessment was another one, shot, score! Three-goal run for the Swarm. Brendan Bomberry right off the 8 left to shoot. And behind the cage to Brock Sorensen. He ducks it in and scores! Now, I wouldn't be surprised to see Eddie Camo throw a challenge flag here.
Definitely, and Brock Sorensen is a defense-first guy.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if he practices. Now, when I play defense, sometimes you would practice these because these, in my mind, are going to be the only shots that you get as a defender. Sometimes these really awkward, no time left on the shot clock. But you see he gets the ball. He knows what he's going to do right away as he tiptoes the crease.
He's a left-handed stick that did that. There may be cause, and Eddie throws the flag right away.
The shooter's glove touches down in the crease prior to the ball crossing the goal line. We got no goal.
Lyle's continuation took him through the crease, which is what they called, I do believe.
Hellier gets that one off the boards as he's matched up against Tyler Ferreira. Hellier with a nice move inside. Shot, score! What a quick move by Rob Hellier. Up in the air, ball. He comes sprinting into the offensive zone. And a quick transition to Sorensen. Shot, score! Sorensen dove out for that one. I don't think that one's coming back. So quickly, Toronto back on top. This time Sorensen dives and uses the left hand.
Yeah, a good spinorama.
Uses both hands, actually. The Rush eliminated in the first round of the playoffs. As we are back to action here at the Infinite Energy Arena, Harris Church Casino Field, as Dan Craig works away from some defenders. A low shot beats Poulin again. That's the second soft goal that Poulin has given up. And so the Swarm power play will be tested here. Ninth in the league, giving up 51% of their power play attempts. However, as the Rock moved this around, I'll get to that thought in a second, and it doesn't matter because Adam Jones buries his second goal tonight. Matched up against Zed. And Williams pushes his away, dumps it off to Schreiber, who beats Poulin again. Schreiber, another low, hard, frozen rope past Poulin for his second goal tonight. And now Stotts and Thompson at the top of the zone. Tony on the far side behind the cage. Jackson back in the middle. Miles Thompson shot, score! Found their cutter on his stick.
Well, I expect him to get the ball and get the ball to the middle, whether that's through his own movement or just passing it. So maybe he gets it to the middle and then passes it off, but they've got to generate those inside chances.
Ricardo with a low shot, it beats Poulin. That's at least the fourth goal that he's gotten a piece of, but hasn't completely stopped.
Yeah, and that one goes 5-hole. Again,
Not throwing it back to McIntosh to save the possession, but you call them those 50-50 balls, you're not going to stop every one of them. Right now, Mike Poulin's not even stopping half of them.
Right, and that's not even what I would call a 50-50 ball.
Sure.
I would say the goaltender.
And
oh, wow.
Welcome to the party, Holden Gattoni. One power play goal. And Dan Craig behind the cage sends it up to Schreiber. And a low shot from him, and he scores again. Tom Schreiber, a hat trick tonight, and all three of them have been low shots that are risers.
Yep, a low shot on the run for the second time. It is their dynamic ball movement, which they still do while they're on the power play. So I'd like to see them get back to that, move the ball really well, really efficiently, and find that open lane to get a good shot off. Oh my goodness.
And that is unreal. A shorthanded goal.
Almost from center.
That is just unreal. Mike Poulin is not himself tonight. And I didn't even
in terms of the Swarm moving the ball and generating chances, I would have liked to see on that very first shot Lyle when he drives the middle. It looked like Rose was kind of out on him and he didn't really have a good angle. I would like to have seen him maybe try and find the backdoor player.
Heller with a cut and he scores! Rob Hellier is second of the night. And the Rock continue to build. You have to consider pulling Poulin at this point.
Well, again, in my assessment, overall.
And look at that dunk goal from Jordan McIntosh. The championship right now favors the Rock by 5 as here comes Wiedemann all alone, sends it up to Jackson, back to Miles Thompson, back to Jackson, shot, score! Jackson on the board. His back gives it to Jackson. And Lyle looking for a lane. Finds it and scores! And it's picked up by Brandon Slade. Slade in all alone and scores! Brandon Slade to get that transition goal to happen. And look at Toronto. They're just sitting back now at the midline, waiting for the clock to go down with a 4-goal lead. Here's Schreiber. He makes it 5. Schreiber with his 4th goal tonight, and that probably puts the nail in the coffin.
It's a great job to really light a fire under the Swarm there.
And they have pulled Poulin already, as many of the fans have headed for the exits here. As Gattoni shoots, score!